the Donner Party. I don't know if you guys heard of them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
would
tried
come to
to.
their table last night when their name was called. Donner Party, 4, and we all waited.
Cartwright.
Cartwright.
The Donner Party was a group that they took their own trail. It was a new trail that they were told about that hadn't been tried yet.
There's a lot of dads like that.
What
You
do you
know,
mean? What do you mean?
it's a very dad thing to go, now we're going this new way.
Yeah.
But that's just there's a trail that's already been done. He goes, there's a new way.
Well, it didn't work out well. They almost made it, and they got the Sierra Nevada mountains, and snow crapped them, and half of them died. Of the 90 people in the group, half of them died, and they were about to starve, and they resorted to cannibalism.
Wow, that took a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Donner family. Maybe that's why they were late for their order.
Yeah. And it wasn't just their family. I mean, it was
Donner Party of
friends.
4, we're
Yeah.
2 now. Oh, wow, okay.
So yeah, that's what they're known for, cannibalism, that
Right.
story.
The Donners.
Well, it wasn't just them. There's 90 people in the group. They're kind
Yeah.
of led it group,
Yeah.
but it'd be like if your family and Wayne and everybody just like, let's go out west. And it was mostly kids.
Hmm.
Um,
And they went up on the mountain.
It got
and then
snowed in.
got snowed in. They couldn't get out. A few people went to try to get help.
Right.
So that's how they even know this was going on. But by the time they got out, half of them were dead, and they resorted to eating each other.
It's also
Not
a
everybody.
brand new terrain. Like
Yeah.
It's a totally unfamiliar place. And
Yeah, I mean, is there a map?
I mean, probably somebody sold them some type of map for this
Yeah.
new trail they took. I forgot what the pass was called, but it was. I think the guy that's named after, he'd never even done it.
Yeah.
I think
He just said, I think.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
mean, I think he sold them on it,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to make the trip
Yeah.
quicker. I think it was supposed to shorten the trip.
You just wait in line, and that guy's still selling those maps, and you get up there, and it's your turn, and you're like, hello. He goes, hey, yeah, remember I'm the part of the Donner family. We bought a map here about a year ago. Got a few complaints, I'd like to say. It's like, all right, dude, sorry. Would you guys go the wrong way? No, my uncle ate a lot of people. That's where your map took us, is that it led to. And that right, and he's like, all right, come over here, let's talk over here. He can't be having
Everybody's hearing it.
Everybody's hearing it. What's that? What'd he say? Because if you go this path, you're going to eat your own people. And they're like, well, that's insane. You go, you think that yeah, dude, I thought it was insane too. This map will put you in a position where it's not insane.
Yeah.
And you can wrap your head around it. And it's called the Sierra Mountains. It's going to snow.
Can you imagine if there were Yelp reviews back then?
Oh, just of that.
hmm
The Donner family, yeah.
You think if the three of us were locked in a cabin like that?
Like if our tour got stuck and we had to
Mm-hmm.
resort to
Eat each other?
Yeah. I mean, how long would it take before you got there?
I mean,
and how would that
before
play
we
out?
did?
Before you were that
I don't
desperate?
know. You tell us. I think you're hit it first. So,
What are you
sorry.
talking about?
That was me.
What are you-
'Cause you're always
I just get hungry too.
I'm joking. That was. I don't think that's our question to answer. I mean, I think
Yeah, obviously you'd be
Yeah.
hitting it first. So.
Yeah. What do you think? I think me and Bates would have to get separated
You
first.
think the two of you?
I think we would talk heavily about you.
Yeah.
And just being like, I'd always get Bates, come over a little bit. Hey, what do you think, Darren?
Let's keep an eye out.
Keep an eye
Let's
on
keep
him.
an eye
Well,
on.
he's
It.
picked
I
up
know
sleeping.
he won't eat a lot during the day, but he's going to hit. Something's going to happen.
Need a midnight snack at some point. I think I could. I mean, I could outlast the two of y'all. You know what I mean?
But if
We're
we
not
killed
eating.
you,
Because
we got enough to
But I
cover
don't
the whole
think-
winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Donner Party, they weren't killing each other, right? They were just
No.
dying of natural causes, and then they just were eating. So that's
yeah,
what
well, you
happened.
hope so. I mean, we didn't. No one knows what.
No, we don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, I'm sure. Like once you do it, and then you're like, it wasn't bad, and you got a taste for it. I mean, yeah, I don't.
They may have progressed the process of
Yeah.
dying
Yeah.
Right.
a little bit.
That's
That would
a-
be the worst if you ate it and it's just like your favorite food, and you're like,
Oh.
man.
It'd be worse as you ate. I mean, you're just like eating it. Then you hear hello, and someone's like, "No, there's a little town over here." And you're, like,
It's like, oh,
and you're just sitting there like, "Okay, I'll be right there." No, don't come over here. I'll be right there. And you're just like, you open a door that you're like, you didn't have to open.
yeah.
You didn't look around.
There's a town just 100 yards away.
It's a golden arch right over here.
Hello, everybody. I got an airplane over here. He's like invented an airplane. Yeah. How long have we been up here, man? I don't. I like to think. I mean, I don't. Why didn't they hunt? I guess if they were trapped.
I think they tried some hunting, but it was just they were trapped in the snow. They just couldn't.
I would hope that you could figure a way out to not eat, not to get to that point. Like you would just be like, I'll figure something else out. But I don't know. I mean, this is a different time, man. I mean, death was. That's the luxury that you have where we live here in America, or I mean, really even in other countries that are even not as what's the word, like not as evolved,
affluent.
Fortunate, but not as like evolved as we are now here. Where I think death is not as it just gets less and less. I mean, back then it was like. I mean, I think you had a lot of kids.
It was more expected for sure.
Yeah. No one was surviving anything.
You get diarrhea and just die.
Yeah.
You know?
Dysentery.
Dysentery.
Trail.
Yeah.
There was one family that wrote that they were the only family that didn't resort to cannibalism. Like they were proud of that.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, they should be.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're being snobby about it.
Yeah.
You know? They bring it up years later. Like, at least we didn't eat our nephew.
A lot of people did. Yeah, a lot of people did. We did not, though. We did not.
We went to college.
Yeah, we went to college. I feel like this is like the college.
It's the first college family.
This is like how I feel. Hey, don't make fun of, people not eating other people. It was a part of that Donner group that didn't eat people.
No, the Donners ate some people.
Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the Donners was just a bunch of people.
Yeah, they were the ones that led it. It's called the Donner Party because they were the ones that kind of got it. But it was more than just that family. There was 90 people, so there was a few families involved.
Yeah.
Lots of kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you gotta have some nights up there. I just always like to think, what would be just would you have a down night? Would you ever have, in the heat of all that, they had to survive up there for a while, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever have just a night where you just, it's kind of a lazy night, like a night that you would Netflix and you ever had Netflix and chill night, like in that heat of that moment, or is it the whole time is just barbaric fight? Like the intensity of it. Is there ever just like a night where you're like a couple nights, if you could talk to them and you go, "Were any nights good?" And they go, they'd be like, "Yeah, Fridays we play games." Was there ever that?
I do think about there's so many children. What do they do? Do they play?
Well, I'm sure they seem like they got them pretty quick.
Yeah.
What's the small talk the morning after you've started to eat people?
Yeah.
So did you get some good sleep? Not really.
Someone's got to break the tension,
Tell a joke.
Yeah, someone's got to,
I think there's an Aaron in the group, and somebody makes that joke.
I mean, I think everybody makes that joke. Like that joke has, someone just wakes up pouring salt on Joe's leg, and they're like, he's like, "I'm just messing with you, dude. Sleep with an eye open, but I'm just messing with you, dude. Like, I'm not that hungry right now." Has anybody seen my wife? You're like, and there's a lot of like pointing over, like, she's gone. I think I would just, you'd run and just, I don't know. Should have went that other way, I guess now.
I think you were right.